Now they're going down towards, they look like they're going towards the camp. So maybe they're going to go towards the dam for the first time. How cute is that? This is so special. Hey, little one. Are you impersonating the impalas? This is so cool. Well, a very warm welcome to those of you that have just joined us on this live special broadcast from South Africa. As you can see, we've managed to find the most elusive of the big cats in the form of a mother with her tiny little 3-month-old cub, and she's just moving it from a den. So they're busy bouncing around. You can hear in the background there's birds shouting, there's impalas, which is a type of antelope. They are busy snorting at us, and then the mom who's slowly calling her cub and telling it, come on, we're going to keep going, everything is okay, you don't have to worry about all the noise. My name is Tristan. On camera today I've got VM, and this is a live broadcast, which means that you can ask any questions that you may have. Just post the questions in the comment section below and we'll try and get through as many as possible. But you see, she's trying to introduce this cub into all of these new places. Now, she's had this cub in a den for the last 3 months, and so it means that the cub has not ventured very far at all. And so now she's starting to take it, as far as I know, on its first major walk out of the den. And so there's lots of things happening, there's noise, and so the cub is a little kind of unsure about all of this and is just trying to sort of work out what's happening. But it's getting more relaxed. The more that it watches mom and sees that mom is okay with the shouting impalas, the more it's okay. And look at how cute it is. It's tiny compared to her, so it still struggles to get over the grass. It's quite a playful little thing. It likes to play a lot with mom. And look at that. Isn't that just absolutely spectacular? That is as good as it gets, that's for sure. It is the most incredible thing to be able to watch a leopard, and to see a cub of this age out in the open like this is as special as it ever is going to get. Look at that. Go on, man. Catch up with mom, little one. There we go. You see how it stays nice and close? Make sure that it keeps up with mom, because otherwise it can get into a bit of trouble. There's lots of dangerous things out here, from birds of prey to snakes to hyenas to lions, other leopards. So these are all things that unfortunately she has to try and kind of keep the cub safe from. So the cub tries to stay nice and close. Its instinct is that mom is a safe point, and her mom will try and protect it at all costs. But this is just so amazing. We are being absolutely spoiled by seeing them so nicely out in the open. Normally a leopard with its cub, look, she's going to pick it up because she wants to take it somewhere now. Look. So she grabs it by the neck. That's not trying to hurt it in any way, although it doesn't seem like it wants to be picked up. It's like, no, mom, I can run on my own. I've got my I've got my own legs. I can do what I want. So sometimes they will pick them up and carry them when they're not listening, and especially when they're out in the open like this. But she's decided, the little cub's like, I don't want anything to do with being picked up. I can so definitely run on my own. Mom, you don't need to worry about me. I'm a big girl now. Now, the little one is a girl. It's difficult to tell at this age, but when it lifts its tail, you can see that it is a little female. And so it's got its mom's already, it's got its mom's sort of fighting spirit and its attitude. Dara, you're wondering if it can climb a tree at this age. So yes, it can start climbing now. It's not very good at climbing, but it has started to learn how to climb. It hasn't quite got things right just yet, but it is learning. And I've seen it on some fallen over trees, and it will start to adventure into the trees, and mom will actually teach it. It's quite amazing how it works. Is a mother will go and she'll climb the tree, and then she'll call, and she tries to get the cub up into the tree, then she jumps out the tree, and then she tries to call the cub down the tree, and that's how they practice getting to learn how to be able to climb and to develop those muscles. Now you see she's just making soft little contact calls. She's trying to say to the cub, come on, let's go. We don't need to hang around here. We're getting too much attention dragged towards us. All these impalas shouting. Something like a hyena could come and see what's going on, or lions, or another leopard. And so she's trying to get this cub out of here as quick as possible. So she wants to move, and she needs the cub to come with her. But there's the impalas. You can see them standing to attention. They're the ones that are making all the noise. So that's what I was saying. That's what's shouting at her, and she'll want to get out of here as much as possible and as quick as possible, because she doesn't want all the attention from those impalas. But this is just as special as you could possibly ask for. A cub out in the open like this is a very rare sighting, particularly of this age, which I think she's had enough now. She's definitely wants to take it and pick it up. Come on. Yeah, yes, you're being naughty. You need to come with me now. Enough of this nonsense. So there we go. It's going to be picked up. Now, it looks as though it's all a bit uncomfortable, and it probably is, especially when the cub is not... You see, cub wants to play. It's basically saying, Mom, I don't care about going anywhere. I want to play now. And Mom is trying to grab it, and I think the cub thinks that this is playtime because it probably hasn't been carried too many times. Look at that face, though. It's just the face of naughtiness, that is. Shame, and I'm sure she's, like I say, the mom wants to get her out of here as quick as possible. The longer that this goes on for and the longer these impalas shout, the more we're going to have a situation where it brings about a danger element to this little one. So mom wants to get her out of here as quick as possible. And you can see she's not hunting these impalas. Even though she's with the cub, the impalas still know it's a threat, and they're just trying to warn everybody. So Jason, you're wondering what she does with the cub when she hunts. Well, what she'll do is she'll take the little cub and she'll hide it in a den. So that will be a fallen over tree, maybe with some roots like she's been using recently, or a hole in a riverbank, or an area where it's very dense and thick and is impossible to actually see. Then she'll try and tuck that little cub in there, and that's how she keeps it safe from all of the other sort of predators and those kind of things. And the more experienced mothers will be able to choose better den sites than the inexperienced mothers. And she's an 11-year-old leopardess, and she's had cubs in the past, so she knows exactly where to go to put her cubs in safe place, and she's done very well already at keeping this little one alive. But it's still now a dangerous period. The first year of any leopard's life is really filled with lots of danger, and so she's going to have a situation where she's going to have to try and keep this little one alive and try and keep it from kind of getting itself into trouble. And she looks, by the looks of things, is going to have her hands full because she's got a lot of naughtiness in the form of that little cub. It's being very sort of cheeky already and is just trying to run around all over the show. Now she's moving into a bit of a thicket. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to keep up with her. I also don't want to scare her in any way and cause her to sort of run away from us, or the cub to run away. So we're just going to coast slowly forward. I can still see her there a little bit. Let's just go a little bit further forward and try and see if she is going to come out into the open. The cub is fairly used to us already